Hello and welcome back. Or if you're here for the first time, hello. I'm EJ. It's lovely to have you here. So last time, gosh, that was a lot in that episode. I think we did an entire chapter and it ended up being a lot more bleak and depressing than I thought it was going to be. I feel like we've been having so much fun with this game, and then sometimes the darker themes and the hard-hitting stuff just barrels into you like a freight train when you're not expecting it. So I have no idea what today's going to be. Is it going to be depressing? Is it going to be fun? Is it going to be both? I don't know. But let's go. Okay, wait. It's the beginning of the day, isn't it? Did I go to bed? Because I normally leave it where I end on a night and don't go to bed in case she has a dream, and then we can start the episode with the dream. But it looks like I went to bed. By July 11th, so what are we on now? The 2nd, so we've got so much time to do Collier's stuff. Okay, so we could go back to doing some side stuff and try and have a more fun day. Why don't we do that? I really want to go check on Faina. I'm gonna do that first, I think. How are you doing, Petia? Didn't he say that he was gonna try and stay awake for a whole day and night? He's not done a good job. Right, I'm not going to put the blue one on today because I feel like the +3 on everything hasn't benefited me at all. So I'm either going to do +5 for history and politics, or I'm going to put on Anastasia's dress. Okay. Also, I'm going to nip in and see the doctor. I'm assuming all the side stuff isn't like time locked, you know, unless it specifically says do this today right now. So I could also do some more medical tasks. Hi. I
can't believe they took Kolya. I don't even know where to begin.
I haven't actually just spoke to the doctor in ages.
I'm very sorry, dear. I'm no stranger to loved ones being taken away. There is hardly a worse feeling.
But it is all about the work, Doctor. The work is what matters.
Perhaps the revolutionaries might know more about where they brought him.
They might.
I heard they set up their den in the vodka bar.
Yes, that's a good idea. I'll start my search there.
Daughter?
Doctor, is this a good time?
For what, dear?
Just to be invasive about your history.
If it's all right, I'd like to hear what happened to your daughter after the higher society intervened.
I also hate that they call themselves higher society.
Did you ever get to see her again?
Very well. I suppose it's time to finish this story. You see, despite my orders, I found it impossible to keep away from Sophia. I knew that going against the higher society directly might put her in danger, so I kept an eye on her from the shadows and watched as she grew into a young lady.
I know this is meant to be heartwarming, but him just behind the door looks really creepy.
I even attended her wedding.
How did you manage that?
There may have been a particularly nosy bat in the registrar's rafters that day. She was so beautiful, so happy. I couldn't help but speak to her telepathically that evening and tell her how proud I was of her. She thought it was a sign of approval from the heavens, that I was sending a message to her from beyond the grave. In a sense, she wasn't wrong.
That's actually really cute. She also looks like she has Princess Leia buns for her hair, but lower down.
Over the years, I followed her around while treating patients as a traveling doctor. I wanted so desperately to reach out and tell her that her papa was still here, that I kept watch over her all this time. All I desired was to touch her sweet face and kiss her forehead one more time.
Did you?
Did you?
Not when she was still in her right mind. She was my child, my only one.
Did you ever get to reunite?
In the last few years of her life, I'd set up a local practice, feeling rather certain that she would stay here in town. Her husband had died some years earlier, and her children had left to find their fortune. One night, someone knocked on my door, and there she was. I'd made a point of avoiding treating her in the past, lest she remembered me, but this visit took me by surprise.
And did she recognize you?
No, she barely recognized herself. In her old age, she had become feeble both mentally and physically. Her neighbors had found her wandering around in her nightdress, claiming to be tending the roses. They brought her to me to see if anything could be done. Realizing it was finally safe to do so, I took Sophia in and fitted out a room with a new bed and that vanity. My little girl was living under my roof once again, and I was determined to ensure she'd pass into the next world comfortably.
Oh, not the choices again. I've come round to the doctor and I don't want to upset him now. 'Cause like either hard or amazing, but whichever one's the wrong one is gonna be like the wrong one. That must have been hard.
It must have been so difficult to see her like that.
Of course it was. But it was also a blessing that allowed me to spend her final moments together again. Over the next few years, I kept Sophia alive and well. I fed her, bathed her, clothed her, and comforted her at night when she awoke from a nightmare. I told her stories of Boris the Bat, a creature that followed a beautiful princess all its life and made sure she came to no harm. In this way, I was able to share what I'd done her whole life without admitting who and what I was. On her last night of life, I made sure to brush her hair with extra care and place a soft blanket over her when she was under the sheets. I stroked her face and kissed her forehead, and in that moment she looked at me and said, "Papa?" And then she slipped into her eternal slumber. I like to think she knew, at the very end, that her papa was still there, keeping her safe. That he never left her, and that he would always carry her in his stilled heart. And so, that is why I have a vanity in that room, Liza. I couldn't bring myself to change it after she left. I hope you don't mind.
I said I didn't want it to be super depressing today. Well, I didn't say that, but I should have. I don't want it to be super depressing today, and I'm already here doing the most depressing of things. Don't mind anymore. Of course not.
Of course not. I'm just happy you got to spend those final moments with your child. Thank you for sharing your story with me, Doctor. You don't know how much it means for me to hear it.
You deserved to know, dear. You know, I don't think I've told it to anyone in full like that before.
I mean, you are my sire, and you're still refusing to tell me how I was turned. But, you know, I suppose we don't need to know, because we know that she died probably of something like consumption, but some sort of infectious illness, and he just happened to be there.
And I must admit, it felt good to share it with someone.
I'm honored.
Now, if you don't mind, Liza, I'd like to spend some time by myself.
Yep, sorry about that. I've just ruined your day.
The older you get, the quicker one gets emotional, you see.
Of course. I'll see myself off. Have a good evening.
And you, dear.
Do you know what? I've done like a complete 180 on the doctor. I used to find him so irritating and he wound me up and then he helped me save my brother and he's got a super sad story and now I'm like, are you one of my favorites? Maybe. Right, let's check tasks. Oh. I have none. Nothing that I need to collect the coins from? Nope. Okay. Do I have any of this?
What should I work on today?
Nothing. Okay. We have no tasks for the first time. Okay. We should check on Faina. I don't know if I'm ready. I'll never be ready, so we should just get it out of the way. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to hope that eventually we can get in. I hope she's not just up against the door. Okay, quests. Oh, I did check in with Dr. Volkov. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to do that on a different day though, right? Because he was like, please leave me alone. We've still got this riddle. I don't know if the best way is to just maybe explore. It could be stuff that's chapter locked, like I might not find this stuff until later on. Also, where is the cat? Where is that cat? How many coins do I have for Evgeny's journal? 42. Was it 50? Faina's failed quest line. Help Hussar find a way out of his contract. Nothing to do for Kirill. I could meet Marusia in the forest. I can get Petya a doll-making kit. And we could maybe go on the final town tour. Those things seem like they would be happy and pleasant and not depressing and bleak, right? So we could do those things. So let's go to the general store. Meow. Where is this cat? Oh. You're both back. Hello. You got nothing to say to me? Nothing to say? You got my brother taken away. I'm gonna go speak to Oleg, even though he...
How are you doing this fine evening?
You're both just the worst. Oh, I can eat you. More subjects. Damn. Trade. I probably don't need to buy any more chocolate pastries, do I? Oh, didn't I also buy stuff for my room? Ooh, who are the tarot cards for? For someone interested in the occult or cartomancy, would that be Liza? Reading spectacles, a great gift for voracious readers with eyesight issues. Nobody said that they have. Wait, did I not already get this stuff though? Yeah, did I not?
Enjoy.
Thank you. Okay, that's fine. I might also just have a little wonder because I feel like last episode was obviously very much like we just kind of had to do what the story said, and I feel like we should just check in on everyone. Just check in. Hey, Arbin.
What can I get you?
I'm all right.
See you.
Thanks, Arbin. I'm still working on that riddle, Arbin. I'm just I've just got a lot to do, to be honest. So, we could go back and check in on Evgeny, but I don't know if there's going to be any point. Ooh, without the journal. So let's go meet Marusia in the forest. See how good I am at remembering my lantern now. Hello. You don't need a lantern.
Oh, Liza. Is that you?
Maybe.
Gosh, you look pale. Are you eating well? Maybe you need these mushrooms more than I do.
I don't look... I mean, I look pale, but, like... not... like, worrisome pale. You should have seen Collier.
Hello to you too.
Yes, yes. Good evening. What I get for expressing concern.
Are you ready to find some mushrooms?
Indeed. I want my basket to be full by the end of the night.
Liza can now forage at any time. You can pick up mushrooms in the forest and sell them to the appropriate vendors. But then am I not just taking away, do you know what I mean, like the stuff that she needs for a profit? Search the forest for edible mushrooms. There's one. Use science
Honey
knowledge.
fungus. Oh, I used to love them as a child. Those guys always grow in a group and look so cute together.
Nice. Can I get past you, please? There's a mushroom over here.
Interesting.
A wild mushroom from the forest. Use science knowledge.
Chanterelles. Those go right in the basket. Some people like to boil them before cooking, but that only makes them lose their taste and texture. Got to wash them properly, though. They can get quite dirty.
Liza knows an...
I've walked these woods so many times. I feel that I know them like the back of my hand.
Liza knows a lot about mushrooms.
Is that comforting to you?
It's actually suffocating. As a young girl, I loved coming here. Everything seems so much bigger. Now, the world here feels smaller, and nothing surprises me. Especially when I know there is so much else out there to explore.
I saw your efforts on the violin. Do you want to be a musician?
I'm not sure. I love music, but also the sciences and history and so much more.
I feel you. You want to do everything. I know. I understand. Make her laugh.
Do you always get so philosophical when foraging?
This is nothing. You should have seen me when I once ate the wrong mushroom.
Marusia just tripping out here in the forest.
A tough lesson was learned that day.
I also like Marusia now. She was slightly rude to me in the bookstore, but I quite like her sass. Oh, still finding shrooms.
Interesting.
Use science knowledge.
Chanterelles. Those... Some people got to wash them properly. Is something wrong?
I just saw a vision of myself doing this in 30 years' time. The same patch of forest, the same mushrooms in my basket.
You really fear staying here, don't you?
Wouldn't you? The world is so vast, and this town is so small.
Why don't you leave then? Your family are no longer serfs. You're not bound to the land.
With what money? For someone supposedly so smart, you show your lack of common sense sometimes, Liza.
I do. It's true.
Serfdom is only gone in name. In reality, we work the same amount with little more to show for it.
Join the revolution. Those guys seem like they're having fun. None of those options seem like they would be a good thing to say. I see why you read.
I see why you read to escape.
It's one of the few ways I can leave this place. And maybe, just maybe, all my late-night studying can lead to something greater. Come, my basket is nearly full, but we can squeeze a little more in here.
I wanted to get that. There's one right there. It's there. Let me get it. No, let me get it. Okay. There's one over there.
What do we have here?
I don't know. What is it?
Ah, some plump slippery jacks.
Oh, they don't sound good.
Delicious, as long as you don't forget to peel the film from the tops before cooking.
I hope Marusia knows all this stuff.
Ooh, so bright.
What are they? Use science knowledge.
The infamous Amanita. Everybody's warned about how dangerous those are since they're little children. Let's find something that's actually edible.
Okay. Oh my god, we could just put loads of random stuff in the basket.
What should I do with those?
Use science knowledge, obviously.
This one's a brown birch bollete. Not only do they taste amazing, but they're also a rather peculiar mushroom. They can form a special bond with the birch roots and exchange nutrients with them.
Nice.
That's it. My basket is full to burst. How's your haul?
I think it's quite good.
See for yourself.
Not bad. Didn't think a city girl would know her mushrooms.
Collect only edible mushrooms with Marusia.
I'm full of surprises.
Give her the mushrooms. We don't need them.
Here you go.
Are you sure? I know I said you're here to help me with my chore, but you did pick them yourself.
I don't know anyone else who I could really gift mushrooms to. You seem like the best person for that.
I'm sure your family will make much better use of them.
Thank you.
It wasn't really about the mushrooms for me, you know?
I'm just here to see if you're trying to date Roman or not.
I just wanted to go on a stroll with you. You're good company, Marusia.
I don't really know what to say. Thank you. That means a lot. We should head back. Thank you for doing this, Liza.
Can I eat her now?
It was actually nice having some company.
You're welcome.
A welcome change from the usual. With your help, I now have more time for my studies tonight. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. Enjoy the mushrooms, Marusia. We'll speak again sooner rather than later.
See, I feel really bad and I'm like, I should donate to her violin fund. But I just feel like I'm never... is this the last...
This one's easy.
Okay. Okay.
No death caps, thank you.
All right, okay, well. I really want to know where this cat is. Like, I'm determined to find the cat and to solve that riddle. And I just don't know how. Which is why I feel like... Is that a death
This one's
cat?
easy.
Yeah.
No death caps, thank you.
Hi, Barney. I don't know what I was saying. It's completely gone out of my brain. I hope it was interesting. So, kerosene lamp. I might have a quick look over here. Just because I feel like sometimes new things might happen and I need to physically check to see if new things are afoot. Hello, Nicolina.
Hello.
Oh.
That's right. I just came to...
Oh, I'm fine, dear. Oh, it's very kind of you.
She
I don't know
just
what
says-
came over me that day. It makes me feel like not all is lost.
Thank you.
She just says the same thing to me every time. And she's like, oh yeah, I remember when you came that day with the doctor. Sorry for being mean. Like, it's fine. You don't need to say it every time. Hi.
What a night, huh?
Yeah, what a night. See ya.
Stop by again.
Yeah, great chat. Oh. What about your house? Strawberry pie? No. Do you have a cat? No. This is why I kind of feel like I need to go over to the manor house at some point because I haven't been there in so long. And I'm like, what if there's new and interesting stuff happening? Can I talk to you? You play the guitar nice. And I can't go that way, can I? No. Okay. Nyam.
Fly away now.
Can I? No. I thought maybe that there was a shortcut for being a bat, but it's not. So I'm going to go and do the tour with Roman. And then that will take me. I'll have one action point left. So I could potentially go across the lake or go to the manor. We could have a little check in the town hall. See if we're allowed up the stairs. We're just being casual. We're just exploring, keeping things light. No one's dying. Hello. I would like to see the mayor. He nearly got shot last time. Is he okay? Maybe he can help my brother. Let me help. Damn it. Okay. Well, you guys suck. Oh, it's the lady with the real sexy voice. Will she speak to me? No. Okay. For such a big space, there's not really a lot going on in here. Bat. That's fine. Faina's not on her bench, but that's fine. That's fine. It's real fine. Roman, come and cheer me up, please. I've had a really difficult night yesterday. Let me just check over here. Okay. Hey, say nice things.
Hello, mademoiselle.
That'll do. Other. Continue the tour.
I wondered if it was a good time to continue our tour. I know I've taken far too much of your time already.
Liza, please. I take as much enjoyment from our time together as you. Perhaps even more.
I hope so.
Now the question is, where shall we go?
Where shall we go? Where's left? The manor?
You know, the creature you asked about before, the Nav, at the time I knew nothing more than what was in the book.
Was the Nav, Dragomir?
However, I dug a little further and found that we happen to have our very own Nav legend right here in town, on Lover's Island.
Okay.
How thrilling. I would indeed be most interested to learn more.
I'd like to know where he is, because I know that Kapala Night was meant to be when spirits and things are at their strongest, but he obviously appeared that very first night in the Countess's manor, so it's not like he needs it to be Kapala Night to fly around and do stuff.
It's decided then. We're off to Lover's Island, where tales of our Nav await. Ah, splendid. It's still here.
Is this something you do often?
Is this something you've done before? Tours of Lover's Island for the local townswomen?
Ha! Only for those with a thirst for folklore, who also desire to spend an evening in a cold boat.
It's me. That's me. That's me.
In other words, never. Though I've made the journey alone many times.
You haven't taken Marusia on the boat, have you? Have you?
Then I feel lucky to be beside you. Did you say a cold boat?
I did indeed.
So, Lover's Island. Such a curious name.
I mean, was she expecting it to be a warm boat?
You will soon come to learn just how curious.
And you say this place has a connection to a Nav?
Yes, you see, a Nav is said to arise from a tragic or untimely death. A soul grown hateful towards those who enjoy the life of which they were robbed.
So the Nav was murdered, probably.
Very cryptic. And who exactly is this Nav in question?
Several hundred years ago, this town and its surrounding counties were owned by a cruel lord, a general.
Okay, so he was a ball bag in life and in death.
The lord's most loyal underling was a man named Dragomir.
Still.
Dragomir?
Why are you surprised, Liza? Come on.
Yes, Dragomir was a native of town, and as such, he had been the Lord's closest advisor since being gifted with the estate.
Damn it! What's my history? What's my history? Oh, and I was going to decide between the history dress and the music dress, wasn't I? Although, to be fair, it still wouldn't have got me there. Damn. I'm sorry, Roman. I'm just dumb today.
With all his flaws, Dragomir had been vital in keeping the townsfolk safe from his lord's most vicious acts, redirecting his anger elsewhere.
Okay, maybe I judged him too harshly.
And the island?
In his youth, Dragomir spent many a long day escaping to the island with his childhood love Elena, far from the eyes of their parents.
So this is an island where lovers elope.
You won't think it's so romantic when you hear the full story.
What a shame, Roman.
That's a shame. It is a hauntingly beautiful place for romance to blossom.
That's not to say romance cannot return to these shores.
Wink, wink.
I look forward to hearing the rest of it. Let's head out.
I was going to say, are they going to get on the boat?
We've arrived. Explore at your leisure.
Oh, thank you. I've never been here before. Find all the... Oh, my goodness. Is this all the stuff that I've walked past and been like,
What
why
do you
is this
have
here?
there?
It's an oar.
It looks like part of an old oar, preserved in the mud.
It doesn't look preserved. It's just someone's left it there.
We are surely not the first to set ashore here under the cover of darkness. Let us continue the tale.
Let's.
The Lord was known to marry every year, only for his wives to disappear, leaving behind terrible rumours of their demise.
Okay.
When it once again came time for the Lord to take a wife, Dragomir's childhood love, Elena, was a victim of the Lord's desires.
How awful.
Such evil.
Sorry, that sounded really sarcastic.
Enough to rival even the darkest of authors' minds. Though I'm afraid this is not fiction.
Fight him! Fight him, Dragomir! Yay!
Where were we? Oh yes. On the eve of her betrothal to the Lord, Elena plotted with Dragomir to elope together, leaving town and the cruel Lord far behind. They were to meet in the old abandoned house on this island, their secret childhood sanctuary.
Oh no.
Now let us continue exploring.
Oh, Roman. Okay, I know where the next one is. It's up here. It's this candlestick.
An old bronze candlestick.
Perhaps it is the very same that was lit on that dark night.
I hope Roman's just left all these things here to be like, ooh, what is this?
The Lord held tight patrols around the perimeter of his estate. The only route of escape was across the lake where no guards patrolled. Dragomir held watch duty outside the Lord's chambers that evening. He would have to wait until the dead of night before he could leave unnoticed. He would leave a boat for Elena to row to the island after dusk, where she would light a single candle in the window as a sign of her arrival.
A beacon of hope on the darkest of nights.
Dragomir would meet her there, and the two would sail together to the opposite shore, where a horse and freedom awaited.
To risk one's life for love.
Would you do the same?
Probably. Sounds rather exciting.
For the right person, yes, I believe I would.
Then this right person you speak of should consider themselves lucky beyond compare.
Yep, Elisa is a very lucky woman.
Would you?
Even if love were not a factor, I would do so, just to help her escape a cruel and undeserved fate.
Yeah, fair enough. Yep, I should have said that too.
Though I am somewhat mistrustful of horses.
Why? I love horses.
Let us continue.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I know where the next one is. Oh, wait. Can we talk Roman?
An abandoned house.
I believe it predates the Nav legend. A hermit is said to have lived here during the Dark Ages.
Was it the cat? Is the cat a hermit?
The hour approached, and Dragomir crept from the door of his lord's chambers, making for the lake.
I really like that picture of Dragomir sneaking. It's really good. I like it.
He arrived at the shore to see Elena's boat was absent. As to be expected, she must be awaiting him on the island.
How is he going to get across?
All according to plan, thus far.
He rowed through the dark water. As he drew nearer, a light became visible, flickering on the island. Dragomir reached the shore and ran to the doors of the house, his heart filled with joy.
What's my literature? Maybe it's expecting me to do more main quests before I do my side quests.
This isn't going to go the way he expects, is it?
Dragomir flung the door open to find no sign of Elena, just a solitary candle burning upon the windowsill.
Haunting.
Quite.
Okay, let me find more stuff. It's over here.
It appears to be some kind of blade.
Yes. I'd say a spear tip. The remnant of a bloody deed, perhaps. The tale continues. The door to the house suddenly slammed shut, followed by the sound of a large bolt sliding into place and a familiar voice.
Did he set the house on fire?
You dare try to flee with that which is mine? The Lord spoke, and Dragomir's eyes filled with horror.
I have a suspicion they aren't getting on that horse.
Oh, Liza, you making such light of this tale.
Now you will burn, spoke the Lord, and with that the house was ablaze. Dragomir screamed in anguish as the cabin was engulfed. On any approach to the windows, the spears of the Lord's men would greet him. He was trapped.
I think at that point, would you not rather be speared than burning?
Dragomir burned to death in this very house, betrayed by his love through fear.
And what of her?
Elena was wed to the Lord that very morning, the scent of Dragomir's burning flesh still clinging to the Lord's beard as they kissed.
Are we having fun yet? No depression, just fun? Yeah? Good.
Her fate after that day is unknown.
Is she Arben's sire or the cat? She broke an oath to the Lord.
Such evil as I've never heard.
Then you should consider yourself lucky.
And with that, I'm assuming, a Nav was born. One who knows only hatred, pain, and despair.
I wonder if it means that Lord is related to the Count and Countess if he owned the estate.
Well, yes, according to the local residents. Though I find the reality far more comforting.
Maybe we can get the Nav, Dragomir, to kill the Countess.
Which is?
That Dragomir's suffering ended that night, when his body could no longer take the flame.
Well, about that. Oh, it's maybe not 100% accurate. Perhaps earlier.
Perhaps even before that, when the smoke overwhelmed his lungs.
I have such a wonderful time sharing these grisly tales with you. I almost forget how logical your medical mind truly is.
It's also romantic.
You truly believe them to be tales?
I believe all folk tales have a root in reality. The often brutal conditions of our world cause such unspeakable suffering. This makes us look beyond our physical confines to find solace and justice in the magical.
More truth than you might think.
Perhaps there is more truth in some of these tales than you realize.
What do you mean, Miss Morozova?
Well, you know.
I suppose I have seen things that make me less skeptic.
I would be eager for you to share these things when you are ready.
Yes, I may.
Maybe I might turn you into a vampire.
Liza,
Hmm?
I'd tour the world if it could be in your company, but it may be for the best that this is our last.
Are you breaking up with me, Roman? Why?
I fear people will start to gossip if they see us alone together another night.
Oh, come on. I'm doing it. I want all the boyfriends and girlfriends.
Then, let us make these rumors true and official before the townsfolk have means to.
Just don't speak to Elisa about this. You know, everyone just keep to themselves, don't actually speak to each other, and it will all be fine.
If this is agreeable to you, of course.
Oh my goodness, it's so formal.
Far more than agreeable.
Tour the world, Roman. Do it.
Every second with you has been filled with joy and beauty.
Then we can enjoy the seconds, hours, and days to come together.
Liza has absolutely no regrets.
Well, it appears Lover's Island has found redemption. Now let us return to the mainland, together.
Yay! How many more boyfriends and girlfriends can I have? All of them. Okay, nice. It's weird how he just kind of kicks me out, though, after we've done the tour. Bye. So. Oh, we could go get his package. Oh, and we could also... So I might go to the manor just to see if anything interesting is there. And also that might mean we can do something with Hussar's contract. I don't know. So I'm going to go to... Did he say the general store? There's no chimney up here, is there? And do you know what? I'm just going to check. I'm pretty sure he said the general store. Oh, it doesn't even say. Okay, well, should have paid better attention. If you were a cat, right? If you were a cat. Wait. Why can I not? I thought I was going to have to scale the roof.
Let's take a look. Yep, just like Kolya said. There's a box inside the chimney.
Can I see what it is?
Could think it's a warm season and no one's using the fireplace.
Okay.
This feels strangely heavy. What could it even be?
I want to know what it is. Can I see? Can I see?
I don't know what it is, but something feels off about it.
It doesn't... Deduction.
The box has marks on it saying it should be handled with extra care.
Oh my god, is it a bomb? Because it's super fragile.
It smells like powder. This is clearly a bomb.
It's none of my business.
Should I still hand it over to the revolutionaries?
Yes, we should, because I failed the Rusalka by not doing the thing that she asked. So I'm doing the thing that Petya has asked me to do. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Meow. In fact, quickly, let's go check on him. Hey, Liza. Oh no, you, sir, don't look good.
Ah, Liza, my muse.
We can't even speak to him. Can we... I thought we'd already told this guy to stop with his drinking.
What should I impress on him?
You can finish the goddamn book.
You will pull yourself together and finish the new book you're working on, no matter what.
Do it, Evgeny. Okay, we don't need to see her. I don't know if there's a way to get my relationship, like, back up with her. Is this not? Okay, no, this. Okay, I went the wrong way. It's fine. Still can't get in the... What? And now I can't even go to the manor. Oh, hot damn. What is this? I've got no tasks to do. Got nothing. Hey, Marta. Please, horse sounds. Yeah.
Good girl, Marta.
Well, what am I meant to do? I could read a book. Anything in here yet? No, no head, no feet, no nothing. Head, feet, knees and toes, knees and toes. Nope, nothing, nothing. You, sir, where is
Greetings.
Trophy? Greetings.
Good evening.
Can I actually wait? Can I get into the town hall, like upper level, to go and see the mayor? Like maybe through where that bullet hole is. I don't know. Can I do some snooping? I'm assuming everybody's at the manor. Is he gonna shout at me? Maybe. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna leave this way. Can I not go in all of his drawers? No. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna read a book then. Because I don't think there's much left for me to do tonight. Is there anything, like, do I need to see Kirill yet? No. Okay, so... Oh, I need to send the letter. And I need to deliver the package. And also ask them about my brother. I suppose I could do that because... there's nothing left for me to do.
Hope you're doing all right,
this
Mom.
evening. Good evening.
Dr. Morozova, isn't it?
Yes?
Looks like I'm just in time for the mail collection. Sending that letter must be difficult.
Yeah?
What? Is he talking about my mother and Kolya? How does he know? Excuse me? I'm not sure what you mean.
Apologies. I just assumed you were here to send a letter to the coroner about the body.
I don't want to deal with Faina. It's fine. I don't want to see Faina. She's fine. She's watering her plants. Faina's fine.
Must not be your favorite part of the job.
The body?
Haven't you heard? The old woman from your building just passed away.
I like that he has a little envelope on his hat just in case you didn't know what his job was.
Faina? No. No, I haven't.
As if that was the completion of her quest. Me there for ages, like, why is her quest line not completing? There's no new stuff. Because she had to die.
I see. Well, sorry to break the news that way.
It's alright. You've got a fun hat.
Strange. I just saw her in a dream.
She seemed like a very nice lady.
She was a very nice lady. She liked chocolate pastries.
She was.
Okay, well... Let's go to the vodka bar then. I've actually changed my mind about the vodka bar. Just because. I know I said I was going to do all the stuff, but I'm just thinking that mayor is sympathetic to their cause, and I'm wondering if their plan is to blow him up, and maybe if there's a chance I can speak to him and be like, oh, he's on your side actually, don't blow the mayor up. That would be a bad thing to do. So I'm going to leave it for this episode, and hopefully when I wake up on the next day and all the quest lines give me more things to do, it might be like, go and talk to the mayor. I don't know, or maybe I need to do that to actually go further with it. I don't know. Petia, I've bought you stuff. Is there really nothing else I can do? I bought her that as well. Okay, well, I'm gonna go water her flowers. Oh my god, no, go away. I'm gonna water her flowers and then we'll call it for the day. But hey, we have a new partner. We have a girlfriend and a boyfriend now. Who else can we girlfriend, boyfriend? All of them. Hope none of them die in that bomb. Ugh. I apologize. I keep ending.
Strange to be here without Faina. The room feels so empty.
It does. I apologize for the ending of both episodes being bleak. Maybe
in
leave
my
a...
dream, she said something about watering the plants. Should I?
Maybe if you all leave a joke in the comments section and we'll cheer each other up. Yes, we should. We should water the plants.
The air in this flat smells different.
Where's the watering can?
You all do look thirsty.
They do.
Don't worry. I'll take care of you.
She also said something...
There. Much better, isn't it?
About it being in the right drawer. I'm burning. But... Oh. She said... But is it not her drawer then that we need to check?
These books are written in a foreign language. They look beautiful. Wish I could read some of them.
Because I can't go in that room. I'm just gonna... Because I'm definitely gonna burn if I stay here too long. But... I thought she was trying to give me a hint and a clue. Maybe it was my drawer. Not her drawer. Liza. Go upstairs, Liza. Oh, there's no drawers here. Drawers in the right drawer. Nope, no drawers, no drawers. Okay. Oh, Petia, I can speak to Petia now.
Hey, Petia, I got something for you.
Thank you. Now, this may take some time. I'll let you know when I'm finished.
Are we gonna put someone else in a doll? Am I just gonna have a load of little doll people? That might be fun. Cool. And I'm gonna save it.
Now that I know who the vanity used to belong to, I like it even more.
And I think we're gonna leave it there for today. Like I said, it ended a little bit bleak, so leave your best joke in the comments below, should you wish, and we'll all be happy again. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Come and join the Discord if you want to. The link will be in the description below. As always, leave a comment below letting me know if there's anything else you want to see on the channel. And if you can, please leave us a like and a sub because it massively, massively helps. And I think that's it.